What's up? This is AJ. I own Engine4. This is my buddy Brad, and this is one of my clients, West Coast Customs. Let's check it out. 6 years now, I have done everything from being official photographer to being involved with marketing, PR. Basically, everything that comes in the door here, I've had something to do with.
I first met him through a guy that I was getting my computers from. He said he had a friend that was in town that was helping him with his website because I needed help, of course, with mine. And he thought he would be good for the role, so he brought him in and we kind of clicked. I mean, it was just one of those things where we both learned so much by just working together, and the whole time we've known each other, you know, he's grown in what he's doing and I've grown in what I'm doing.
This is Super AJ. As you can tell, there's quite a remarkable resemblance. Now, this is a good luck icon for the shop. This is my good luck bulge. It spreads good love and warm feelings over everyone's face. I can bring something that's more than just design. With my clients and all of my clients, I get involved to a point where I understand their company. I've been in industries from roller hockey to clothing to custom cars. I mean, there's such a diversity of stuff, and all of these companies, I've been to things like trade shows, I've worked sales offices and everything just to understand what they do as a brand. And then I'm able to help them in ways that's not just a website, but how they're perceived by the public. Because a lot of people don't realize that being able to make a website is one technical skill, but being able to guide a brand and an image and take that to somewhere where they can progress and build on. There's a real difference between what makes, you know, someone as a technical designer or a good designer to someone that has, you know, interests and development in the marketing aspect as well. You designed these shirts before you came with us, right?
I did. This is actually one of the very first designs I ever did for West Coast, and it was just a co-sponsor.
That's crazy. That's crazy that we're still selling them,
man. I think it's really crazy because this is about 4 years old.
No, I like this stuff. Oh, it's clean.
My title at West Coast Customs is the art director. So basically, anything that needs graphics or direction with graphics, it gets run through me.
But you designed the interior in here, right? Like the space inside of here.
Well, little Mike and Brian tried to set it up, and one weekend I just was like, you know what, I'm fucking going to change all of this based on what they had set up and what we had. I took some of the graphics from the Lake Elsinore Outlets store that we did and wrapped this back wall.
It looks a million times better than I did before, man. Especially like hanging this stuff up here, getting like a second layer in here really fills up the space a little bit.
Yeah, it does, because it was really empty. Man, I don't even know if I could say there's one best thing about AJ. It's the total package of AJ, the uniqueness, the creative side, the advice he gives me, whether it be about relationships, designs, whatever it is, man. He's like fucking New Zealand's Dr. Phil.
That's cool. It's kind of like an old school kind of thing to it. Like maybe if we stick like some static and shit going in the front on the top layer.
Oh, like the old like old film, like
today the Japanese invaded,
yeah,
that kind of shit.
Like the newscast from World War.
Yeah, I mean we've got a bunch of space up here, so we could do something like that in like bomber planes or something coming in.
Oh, what if we just changed this actually to like a bomb going off?
Yeah,
in the
like
background.
Like bomb.
So it finishes off with like an explosion.
Man. Ooh. Cool.
As far as the website, I believe that it's been on another level that no one's reached so far, you know? So the new stuff that we're doing with Flash and the graphics that I'm supplying for it, it's just a completely new, different style, you know? It's like mixing a little bit of Famous Stars and Straps with, you know, Hot Important Nights and all kinds of different things, you know, that are all coming into one brand.
No, seriously, 90% of our sales are all international sales right now.
Really?
People want to buy the stuff, and they're buying into the new girl stuff, the new stuff from Skin.
Really? Are they buying like bulk order and trying to resell it there? Or
no,
just
it's for themselves, you know, and it's a lot of the girl stuff. For West Coast, we've actually worked with another company called Vericard.com. They are a group of programmers, and they do online store development, and it's actually been quite a lengthy development with them as far as developing their software with other projects that I've done.
What do you think, since we're offering this new online store? Is it going to go smoother?
Well, that's always the hope. I mean, it depends on how the sales go. Obviously, there's a lot more work involved as far as shipping international stuff versus just in the US, but you know, it's good to see that, like, orders when you check every day, you know, the amount of orders that are coming
That's
through.
what I'm thinking. I mean, it's just a matter of time before they probably, you know, our franchises have multiple online orders too. The mayonnaise man, that's 3 words. He's the mayonnaise man. He's so smooth and spreadable, he covers everything. He covers everything. And he's pasty white, just like mayonnaise. You could call him Miracle Whip, you could call him anything that has to do with mayonnaise. He's on that shit.
No, you know, as much as we do on design and the credit that we take for the amount of people that we see that come to our websites and see our design, this is where it really happens.
Yeah.
We've got a team of people that have been here. We've got some people that have been here like
10 years.
10 years, you know?
Yeah.
And they're building the cars, they're doing the painting, they're pulling
sanding
hours
the cars.
to get the vehicles done.
They're doing the worst
for
part
our
of the job.
stuff.
Definitely in the beginning when I started this whole vision was to build what I have today. You know, I started with $5,000, this dream to build this shop and to have everything under one roof. And I think finally we're pretty, if not there, we're almost there right now. I've learned everything I've done from just doing it. I haven't had somebody on my side saying, hey, you should do this like this or you should do that. It's just always been like, hey, let's try this out. And if it works, it works. And that's, you know, AJ does the same. And I think he's definitely grown his business into being able to, you know, use us as much as he can for his marketing piece to say, look what I turned West Coast website into, like a nothing website into 4 million hits a month, you know, is like I think that's a big achievement, really.
The thing with West Coast is it's like an enigma. It's something that people don't really understand how it got so big, how it continues to be so big. I mean, we hit it so huge with MTV and Pimp My Ride that basically we had no idea what we were doing with this amount of like publicity. You know, we were a small car shop that just blew up into this international brand.
Yes, we are coming to you live from Germany with the West Coast custom team. Very much good with the car and the pimping and everything.
Und Versprechen Nummer 3, auch daran wollen wir dich erinnern oder euch erinnern.
I love Germany.
And now it's ready to just do full cycle all over again. I mean, we have a show airing with TLC in September. And I mean, just the amount of interest that's coming back in, but all of the stuff that's happening overseas, from Dubai to Kuala Lumpur to Moscow. I mean, these are huge multi-million-dollar operations that are coming up and spawning off a brand that I've been part of and I've been a large part of building. And that's one of the most incredible things, is seeing something that you've made, or seeing it when I'm in Singapore and I see our West Coast hats in the store there, or people ripping off our t-shirts in different countries. As bad as that is, it's still cool because you realize that, you know, it's not there without you. You know, you were a part of where it got to and how it grew. Dude, that is an ugly ass like sunscreen there.
Oh, I know.
Who needs that much light?
They do in Dubai. It only gets up to 140. They want it to get a little warmer.
Oh, wow, I can see the sky. I don't understand.
I would say that AJ's kept us on the map, you know, from thick and thin. When we didn't have anything, we had no TV show, we had nothing. We were barely getting into magazines, but down the road I found out that he was taking the photos for the magazines, or he was, you know, developing new parts of our website to get us business that I mean, shit, I don't know.